The Korean music industry has long been shaped by the balance between domestic awards and international honors. While many K-pop artists receive accolades within South Korea, only a limited number manage to break through to the global stage and win awards that carry international weight. Jungkook belongs to a very exclusive category of artists whose recognition has expanded beyond Asia and firmly into Western and global award circuits. For instance, BTS has collectively won major honors such as the Billboard Music Awards, American Music Awards, and MTV Video Music Awards. Within that collective recognition, Jungkook has often been highlighted by both official award organizations and media outlets as a standout performer. His solo tracks such as Euphoria, Still With You, and Seven have been acknowledged not only in fan-based voting platforms, but also in professional award evaluations. Statistically, Jungkook's award count, when one includes group trophies, individual honors, and recognitions tied to brand collaborations, rises far above many of his contemporaries. Even within BTS, whose members all share an impressive list of achievements, Jungkook is often singled out for his additional solo recognition. This includes digital song achievements, streaming certifications, and cross-industry awards such as fashion and brand influence acknowledgments. The quantitative aspect of Jungkook's recognition matters. When analyzed through year-by-year breakdowns, his accumulation rate has been consistently high. From his early years with BTS 2013-2016, where awards were primarily domestic rookie prizes, to the exponential global rise after 2017, Jungkook's name has appeared across multiple award categories. In contrast, many other idols typically peak either domestically or within a limited regional scope, rarely reaching the level of cross-continental recognition that Jungkook commands. What sets Jungkook apart is not only the number of awards, but also the diversity of fields represented. While many K-pop artists remain confined within music awards, Jungkook's portfolio spans fashion, cultural influence, digital streaming certifications, and even acknowledgments from government-related cultural institutions. This wide spectrum amplifies his award dominance beyond the conventional K-pop landscape. In addition, Jungkook's recognitions are not only dependent on fan-driven platforms. While fan voting has certainly propelled BTS's global success, many of Jungkook's awards and nominations are grounded in metrics-driven systems, streaming charts, digital sales certifications, and independent judging panels. This demonstrates that his achievements are not merely a reflection of fandom power, but are substantiated by tangible, measurable impact. Through statistical analysis, it becomes clear that Jungkook's position at the top of the award hierarchy is not incidental. Instead, it represents a systematic outpacing of competitors, both in volume and in variety. His ability to secure recognition across categories and across borders illustrates why he is consistently positioned as having more awards than other K-pop artists. Awards do not exist in isolation. Their visibility and influence are amplified by media coverage, and Jungkook's recognition trajectory demonstrates how global and domestic media have consistently framed his awards as milestones in K-pop history. South Korean media outlets often highlight Jungkook's achievements as benchmarks for the industry. Articles from Korean entertainment news sources frequently emphasize not only his role as BTS's main vocalist, but also his contributions as a soloist. When Jungkook receives a streaming award or breaks a new record, local media frame it as a demonstration of national cultural export power. This nationalistic framing gives his awards additional symbolic weight within Korea. Meanwhile, Western media outlets such as Billboard, Rolling Stone, and Variety consistently report on Jungkook's award milestones, with a framing that positions him not just as a K-pop idol, but as a global pop star. The fact that English-language outlets recognize him in the same discourse as Western superstars, such as Justin Bieber or The Weeknd, illustrates the broadening scope of his award significance. This media amplification matters because awards gain cultural relevance when they are contextualized as historical or trend-defining. In Jungkook's case, his solo wins are often highlighted as firsts, or as record-breaking moments. For example, when Seven topped multiple global charts and received high-profile nominations, media outlets emphasized that it represented a new standard for K-pop soloists, setting him apart from contemporaries who had not achieved similar cross-border recognition. Furthermore, fashion and lifestyle media have played a key role in amplifying Jungkook's awards beyond music. His collaborations with Calvin Klein, combined with awards tied to fashion influence, have been reported as evidence of his dominance across industries. This cross-sector acknowledgement extends the visibility of his awards into non-music territories, making his recognition more multidimensional than that of other K-pop artists. In the digital age, social media also plays a significant role in amplifying award platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok contribute to making Jungkook's awards visible to millions within minutes. Hashtags tied to his wins often trend globally, amplifying the symbolic weight of each recognition. The viral nature of such amplification ensures that his awards become not just industry events, but cultural moments. This dynamic of media recognition explains why Jungkook's awards appear more impactful than those of many other idols. While some artists may win important prizes, the level of global media coverage often determines how much those awards resonate. Jungkook's consistent presence in both Korean and international media ensures that each award is not only received, but also transformed into a widely recognized achievement, further consolidating his dominance in the awards hierarchy. A crucial aspect of Jungkook's award dominance is the balance between domestic recognition in South Korea and international recognition abroad. Many K-pop artists achieve success in Korea, with domestic award shows such as the Melon Music Awards, Mnet Asian Music Awards, and Golden Disc Awards acknowledging their contribution. Jungkook, however, has managed to secure both domestic and international recognition, creating a more comprehensive award portfolio. Domestically, Jungkook's awards reflect his strong foundation in the Korean entertainment industry. From rookie awards in BTS's early years to digital song achievements and cultural honors, Jungkook has consistently been part of Korea's official music and cultural recognition system. These awards are crucial in establishing credibility within Korea, which remains the core market for K-pop. Internationally, Jungkook's awards reflect his unique position as one of the most globally recognized K-pop idols. The Billboard Music Awards, American Music Awards, MTV Video Music Awards, and other global ceremonies have consistently acknowledged him, and on top of this, his solo projects have been nominated and recognized on platforms that typically prioritize Western artists. This places him in a rare position where he competes not only with fellow K-pop idols, but also with established global pop stars. The significance of this dual recognition cannot be understated. While some K-pop idols have managed to achieve international awards, they often lack the same level of domestic acknowledgement. Conversely, some idols remain highly awarded domestically but fail to break into international award circuits. Jungkook bridges both spheres, making his award count more comprehensive and impactful. By comparison, many K-pop soloists and groups struggle to balance domestic and international recognition simultaneously. This imbalance often limits their award portfolio. Jungkook, however, has achieved a balance that maximizes visibility in both contexts, ensuring that his awards resonate globally while still holding symbolic importance in Korea. This dual recognition reinforces the perception that Jungkook holds more awards than other K-pop idols. The ability to consistently win across both domestic and international platforms elevates his recognition above artists who remain confined to one sphere. It also solidifies his role as a cultural ambassador, as his awards not only celebrate his artistry, but also symbolize Korea's influence on the global stage. When measuring Jungkook's awards against other K-pop artists, the comparison highlights his dominant position. Within BTS itself, all members share a significant portion of group awards. However, Jungkook's additional solo recognition creates a gap between him and many other idols. Compared to soloists outside BTS, Jungkook's award count is even more remarkable. While popular idols such as IU, Taehyung, or G-Dragon have achieved substantial solo recognition, Jungkook's combined group and solo portfolio gives him a larger total. Moreover, his international awards and streaming certifications place him in a unique category, as few K-pop artists have reached similar levels of global validation. Industry benchmarks also highlight Jungkook's dominance. For example, streaming milestones often serve as modern equivalents of awards in the digital age. Jungkook's solo songs have consistently broken streaming records on platforms such as Spotify, which are then acknowledged through awards, certifications, or chart achievement. Many of his peers lack this level of global streaming recognition, which increasingly defines success in the modern music industry. Another benchmark lies in brand awards and fashion recognition. While some idols collaborate with luxury brands, few have secured as many industry honors tied to brand influence as Jungkook. His role as a Calvin Klein global ambassador has generated not only publicity, but also official awards from brand and fashion platforms. This gives him an advantage in award accumulation that extends beyond the music sector. By comparing Jungkook to his peers across different benchmarks, music awards, streaming certifications, cultural honors, and brand recognitions, it becomes evident why he is considered to have more awards than other K-pop idols. His multi-dimensional recognition places him in a separate league within the industry. The discussion of Jungkook's award dominance is not only about the present, but also about the future implications for K-pop and global music industry. Awards serve as historical markers, defining the legacies of artists long after their peak activity. In Jungkook's case, his accumulation of awards at a relatively young age suggests that his legacy will be deeply tied to these recognitions. One long-term impact lies in the redefinition of what it means to be a successful K-pop artist. Before BTS and Jungkook, the success of K-pop idols was often measured by domestic awards and regional popularity. Jungkook's trajectory, however, expands the definition to include global awards, digital streaming certifications, and cross-industry recognitions. Future K-pop idols will likely be compared against this expanded benchmark, which Jungkook helped set. Another impact concerns cultural diplomacy. Jungkook's awards, particularly those recognized by international institutions, contribute to Korea's soft power on the global stage. This means his recognitions have implications beyond entertainment, influencing perceptions of Korean culture and strengthening Korea's position in the global cultural economy. For the music industry, Jungkook's awards illustrate the increasing integration of K-pop into global award systems. His presence in categories alongside Western artists demonstrates that K-pop is no longer a niche genre, but a central part of the international pop music industry. This long-term integration sets the stage for future generations of idols to compete on equal footing with global superstars. Finally, the sheer volume and diversity of Jungkook's awards ensure that his career will be remembered not only for artistry, but also for recognition. Awards create a tangible record of achievement, and in Jungkook's case, that record already surpasses most of his contemporaries. As time progresses, his award portfolio will serve as a benchmark for evaluating both his own legacy and the evolution of K-pop as a whole.